Hey there, howdy y'all. Welcome everybody to this week's episode of the First 15. Thank you so much for joining me on this lovely Thursday night. Jesus Christ. My nephew is joining me again this week, and he's sitting here with my Snorlax doll. I don't mind that he's on stream, he just keeps touching my arm. Speaking of Snorlax, before we jump into everything today, I am slowly building my Snorlax Pokemon card collection, and I am up to 11 out of 57. There's technically an additional card in here because Jim gave me a fake gold Snorlax, and I really like it because it's a VMAX. I think it just looks cool. Also, he fucking pulled like two very good cards tonight out of some packs when we went to a card shop, and also showed me a box of cards that he has, and I went through it, and he had just like a $50 card and a $40 card just sitting in it. Yeah, it's you know, yeah, I know it's not going to show well on stream, but you know, he's got some good he's got some good pulls sitting here, and it's, you know, crazy, some crazy dollars right there.
Oh, okay there.
Yeah. But as for the show that we're going to be doing tonight, this is the First 15. So if you are new to the show, thank you so much for coming by and hanging out with me and spending a little bit of time. If you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back and hanging out, and again, spending some time with me. If you're wondering what the show is, well, it's pretty simple. Basically, every week we sit down with a handful of games that I've never played before, and I play each one of them for just 15 minutes. That's right, just 15 minutes, just the tip, just to see how it feels. At the end of every game, we sit down, we talk about it, the things we did like, things we didn't like. We discuss things like art, gameplay, music, controls, whatever the game had to offer, and then we rate it on this lovely tier list you see next to me. Ratings as high as 15 hours, please, 1.5 hours for sure, 15 more minutes, 15 minutes was enough, and 15 minutes too long. Tonight is episode 151. That's right, last week was a big 6-game episode because it was episode 150. It was a big episode for us. Your crowd control image so if you hover your mouse on your screen and off to the right, there should be the button that says crowd control. You should be able to click that and then turn that off, because otherwise I have to go in and disable the extension entirely, and I don't know if I can do that midstream. I'll try. Checo's over top of it anyway. All right, well, there we go. Yeah, I'll say it should be in lower priority. Yeah, so last week we played 6 games, and one of them made it to the bottom of the list. In fact, last week we had a game hit every single category. I think that was the very first time we've ever had games hit every single category in an episode. 2 really good games. Q9 Bleak Sword DX, really great. But Insurmountable was just not feeling it. I think it has a lot to do with Peak right now being as popular as it is. But that was last week, and this is the future, because the future is now, baby. And we are going to be playing Between Horizons, Balrum, and Thyria. Well, I go ahead and get Between Horizons started up. I do just want to remind everyone that here on the stream, we do a game giveaway every single week for a random game. Is the future bright? I don't fucking think so. This week we're giving away a copy of Cook Serve Delicious #2. So if you want to enter for a chance to win that, go to kelscorner.com, click the button that says join the game giveaway. It's as simple as that. Yes. Yeah, I have them. There we go. I just can't see the chat when I do that. All right, so we're gonna go ahead. Oh. Could go ahead and get this started. I can't see shit when I have this on. Second week, yeah, dude. I forgot until like an hour ago. Whew. All right. There we go. I was wondering why it wasn't coming up yet. Oh. What? Hold on. Hold on. Okay, wait. If I'm on low and I click to the right, it goes to high. But if I go to the left, which would usually be lower, that's weird. Okay. Alright, that was weird. Progress is frequently auto-saved. Is music louder? It shouldn't be. I think it's just the game's music. Yeah, I think it's just the game's music.
I must have been 8 or 9 years old when I first realized that I would never witness the Zephyr's arrival.
All right, we're restarting the timer.
As a small child, I
I can't skip
imagined
this.
myself stepping foot on Eurus D, leaving the ship for the first time in my life. I didn't understand at the time that this was a privilege reserved for my grandchildren. I still remember the conversation I had with my father. He was uncomfortable about the whole thing, and I get it. People don't like talking about their children's mortality. Still, he made me feel better. He reminded me of the importance of our mission for the survival of mankind. We're the only egg in the second basket, he said, or something like that. The basket being Eurus D, a habitable planet just 4 light years away from Earth. And the egg, that's the roughly 1,300 people aboard the Zephyr. Everyone I'll ever know.
That's kind of crazy to think about. Like, you know, imagining yourself on a ship going to a no. Stella, did you go to bed? Of course not. Okay. Is this a point-and-click adventure? Shut up, person who I'm gonna ban. Jesus. Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh, Jesus. No? I know, Candy. Who's the best girl? Chi-Chi. What's on its neck? Is that a spiked collar? Whoa. Whoa, what was that?
Outside.
I'm sorry, I just love that bubble animation. That's so cool. I know you're sick, but I have to. Oh, no. I really hope this is like a random. What? 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 Straight on the left side. This means you can only if you move in one direction long enough. Oh. No?
I knew that Dad was worried about me. He'd
So,
noticed that I'd been
is this where I have to
sleeping a lot
go?
lately and virtually stopped socializing. I wasn't sure at the time what was wrong with me, but I found it harder and harder to get motivated.
Is that where we're supposed to go? Is it up there? That bubble animation is sick. Boom. I hope this isn't a point-and-click adventure. Our messages from Earth for the arrival day came in earlier. Oh, what? We got our own personal message from Mom, Stella. Personally, God, I haven't prepared anything. They only just told me I could say something to you guys in private. How are you out there? Been having rolling blackouts again. Say last year. Some spare. It's been so many years since you left, it still doesn't feel real. Given much to record these. Something on the other just came in. What does he know? Spoon. New evidence? What does that mean? What? You just left. Maybe you can step in. Could you come? I guess. Yeah, I've already been doing that. Thank you. What the fuck? This thing is just like doing a lot of stuff on its own. Yeah, I kept wanting to see that. Bill and Liz. So we've been aboard this ship for 40 years.
Why this detail was such a big deal to him. And what did the captain know about it?
So I have to go down 2 flights. Hey, I can run. Yep, I already learned that. Personally, okay. Yeah, he can call me. He's my fucking dad. Father places great importance on procedure. Anyway, let's talk about the reason I called you. He had a false reports due to defective sensors. Okay. Alright, so where am I going? There. So I gotta take this elevator down 2 flights. Oh, is this like Jurassic Park where it got a Snickers wrapper stuck in it? What's over here? Oh no! He said the F word. It's bruised in the back. Can you move? It is? Ugh. We're on a we're on a sealed spaceship. you have your weapon on you? Okay. Alright. Oh, what's this? It's one of my tools. Where'd you find this? Next to the door. The new Lego Game Boy? No. Send me a link to it. I want to see this. Network area. Yeah, like what else? What would they really want down here? EDA network, food and medical. Wait, this is where I came from. No! I want to pick up that network tool. It's theoretically okay. Different on the left and right. These dailies, while back. Okay. So I already have this information. Is there anything else out here that I'm missing? Decided to start a dedicated journal about the case. Yeah. Okay, please assign an object as the solution. Oh, which terminal did they try to... I guess that one. Follow me now. Yeah. Oh, fuck. Am I actually gonna get to do something other than just clicking? The answer is not. What the fuck is this? And why are they wearing a full-on hijab? Oh, did my dad just get cut in half? Is this cutscene? Space ninjas. Oh, I knew it. Sparrow was our code word. Liz tried to say something's wrong. Oh, I knew it. I knew it. I knew he was gonna be dead. So William is not the only. Dear. Guess he's half the man he used to be. Jesus.
I kept staring at the notes for my speech, even though I wasn't reading a word of it. We had agreed to frame my father's death as an unfortunate accident, to keep the intruder a secret in the name of public peace and safety. It was our highest imperative. If there was a person between the ship's population and their safety, they would get crushed by design.
This is very boring.
Security override to save the individual. In a way, this concept made sense to me.
Thank God.
I had to. After all,
I've never been told enough to write a roller coaster again.
I'm sorry. That was boring. All right, so that was the first 15 of Between Horizons. It is described on its Steam page as a narrative 2.5D sci-fi detective adventure. 33 years into Zephyr's journey, its mission suddenly jeopardized. Can you find the culprit before it's too late? Experience an enthralling story set in a semi-open world that branches and ends based on your choices. I just wasn't feeling this. This isn't for me. This isn't my kind of game. Like, I don't really care much for, you know, narrative exploration games. And this just really didn't, you know, get me. I mean, if you like it, that's awesome. There is a demo right now, and it is on sale for $7.19, so that's not too bad. Yeah, this isn't my kind of game. God, I'm gonna feel terrible, but this was 15 minutes too long. I didn't enjoy that. It's like I said, it's just not my type of game. But that was a 15 minutes too long for me. I don't really care much for narrative games. I can't get into them. I am very much more action oriented. Like I want some kind of like hands-on stuff, and this just didn't do it for me, unfortunately. Man, I wanted it to be something, you know. I wanted it to even like, I don't know what else to really say about it. It's a shame, but yeah, I was kind of staring at that clock the whole time. Like, once I sort of realized that, I was just like, you know, deadpanning that clock every now and again. That's unfortunate, but that is the reality of this show. All right, so we're moving on to the next game of the night, Balrum. Not to be confused with Rum from the Balls. This is playing on a very small window on my computer. Also, I want to see this thing that Sarah sent. Oh, Jesus H. All right, hold on. We're going to watch this real quick. This is the Lego Game Boy trailer, released a day ago.
Said it wasn't possible, but now you can have all the power of the brick in your hand. Lego Game Boy comes with brick-built game packs, Super Mario Land, and The Legend of Zelda, Link's Awakening.
I had
Its
both of
brick-built
those.
games are interchangeable and not playable. Behold the revolutionary lenticular display pieces. Now you're playing with power. Brick power.
That's fucking awesome. That was awesome. Holy crap. That was sick. I really want that now. Oh, it's a throwback on this commercial?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles will return after these messages.
They said it wasn't humanly possible, but now you can have all the power and excitement of Nintendo right in the palm of your hand. Introducing Game Boy. It's portable, it's in stereo, and its games are interchangeable. Plus, Game Boy comes with the outrageous new game, Tetris. And for head-to-head competition, use the revolutionary video link and blow your opponent away. Game Boy, only from Nintendo. Now you're playing with power.
Fucking sick. That's awesome.
Only $59.95.
Yeah. But you gotta think, what? When was the Game Boy released? 1989. April 21st, 1989. So, $60 in April 1989 worth today. About 150 bucks, which is pretty good for what you're actually getting for the most part.
The OG Game Boy was It was $89.95.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh yeah. Oh, so good. What good technology we had at one time. Wait, where's the game? Why'd it close? The fuck? It's building caches. We gotta put this in full screen so that actually. What am I doing? What is this? What is all this?
Settings.
Full screen. Oh my god, why are you running at such a weird resolution? That is more what I want. Jesus Christ, like where the hell did my stream go? And any of my other windows, what the hell? Alright. Okay, I guess we're starting the timer. I was only a child when we fled the kingdom and took refuge in Darkwood. A lot has happened in the past 20 years while I've been living here. Everyone in the part of the... Some people say the woods protect us from the filthy world that Balrum has become. Forget the place we lived was a place of horrors, the dark history of the forest. Okay. Oh god, what is this? I know that Grandpa was an apprentice of a wizard when he was younger, but he rarely uses magic nowadays. Oh wait, so this is just, okay, so this is me building my character, Jesus. I've been taking lessons in alchemy. In my free time, I usually, wow, this is hard to read. I guess camp in the woods. I practice spell casting, yeah, because I like playing as, like, wizards and stuff. I try and help everywhere, but I'm more eager to help out with smelting. It is, no, it's very tiny print. Like, I'm having trouble seeing it. You know what? I don't know, maybe So maybe potion brewing would be better. And if that's the case, maybe cooking would be better. Great foods, I guess. Let's increase some mana and wisdom. Let's get some ourselves some health and vitality. Honestly, I'm gonna lay strength down. Actually, you know what? We're gonna balance those two. All right, your starting abilities. Choose extra starting supply. I guess that, and choose one extra item. Healing you for 5%. That sounds pretty awesome. Spell attacks recover a small amount of mana. Oh shit. Allow this to grant you dodge. Honestly, I think mana recover would be better. I guess. Jesus. Oh my god. What am I looking at? Is that a dragon? The Mages Guild has to figure something out. Destroying their remains is beyond our powers. I like the fire animations on the little pillars. Strange feeling I can see the fox is worried too. God. To wait a turn, press space. Okay, hold on. Alright. I didn't mean to do that. I'm just gonna pause the timer real fast. Is there a way that I can increase the size of the UI? What the fuck? Oh, yeah? Yes. Okay.
That works very much.
Oh my god. That is so much better. Good, and I can zoom in. Factor roll. Okay, cool. Okay, so there's food in here. Start that timer. Jax is your pet. What? Oh, I want to go in there. Hello! Oh my god, it's so small. I think I took my loads about everything, jack of all trades. Telling me about my parents, so it's bad what happened here, Grandpa. Yeah, collect. You said Edmund and Winnie really happy. Put the candles out so they could have caused a fire. Don't worry, I'm here to stay. Enough about me, I'm fine, but our neighbors disappeared. Frida and their little girl Audie are missing. Searching for them. Really embarrassed for Aaron. Something's wrong. That dog just definitely walked into that fireplace. Oh, what the fuck? What's down there? Oh my god, there's so much text. And it's so small. Okay, I should talk to them about the disappearance of the Pack family. Okay. Oh my god. What's in there? Arrows, a splint, torch. I guess I'm taking... Can I take all this? Where am I supposed to go? Who's this? Edmund. Bye, 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 bye. Why are you just going through our drawers? It's like, no reason? Okay. Can I run? What is that? Oh, recipes. God. Something is moving in my backpack? A hungry bug. What the fuck? What the fuck is that? Can we go kill this spider?
Kill them.
Spiders? Hi-ya! Oh, I'm paralyzed. Oh, I'm fucked. Oh, I am so royally fucked. What am I loading? I didn't save. What the fuck? Okay. I guess we're making a new character. We're putting everything into strength and fucking vitality and dexterity. No intelligence. We're gonna be dumb as dickles. I'm gonna grab that. We're gonna grab a minor health potion. Yeah. We're gonna go... Fuck. I got this again. Well, at least I can now see what the hell's going on here. In fact, I gotta watch this over again. This sucks. I'm surprised it didn't save, like, once I got into the game. Like, that seems kind of crazy. Yeah, a woo. Oh my god. Ugh. I'm tired of this, Grandpa. Well, too damn bad. Alright, can I equip this stuff? No, but I have a woodcutter's axe. I have a hoe. Okay. Alright. So I have the same stuff. Yeah, I gotta go find out about... You know what? I'm not going down this time. I'm going... Let's go up. I have these pig ear mushrooms. Come on, dog. That's a bear. Right, selected melee can be left click right to target. Oh my god. But is that bear coming after me? Oh. What's my attacks do? Strong strike, attack, deep wound? Fuck yeah. Oh, it's going after the deer. Nope. Are you kidding me? I died again? All right. Third time's the charm. We're doing this, we're doing the hunting, and we're doing the hunting, and we're putting a bunch of stuff into dexterity, vitality, maybe a little bit of wisdom, and some strength. Couldn't bear it. God damn it, Glenn. I should remember that I have whatchamacallits. I should have healing potions. Because I do keep forgetting to use those. Did you scan those yet?
No, my phone's locked. Jesus Christ. Alright. So here's my plan. I'm gonna go kill that fucking bear. I'm gonna murder his ass before he can even get to me. Where's it at? Where's it at? Ah. Must not be here now. I scared it off with my hunterness. Oh shit, that's just the edge of the map? Okay. Shift is pressed, so what? Rose hips. There are old letters or documents in these white bags. What white bags? Thumbs up.
Time's up. Good. All right. So that was the first 15 of Balrum. Described as an old-school turn-based open-world RPG with deep tactical combat. Explore a huge living fantasy world with dozens of side quests next to an epic main quest. Grow your own crops, build your own homes, and craft your own custom items. Wow. to just say that 2 games back to back just did not hit right with me, that is sad. I mean, I will at least say this, okay? I enjoy high fantasy settings, so I'm gonna give it a little credit for that. I liked the character customization. Legitimately having to do it 3 times did sour it a bit, but I like how they sort of played out character customization, where it's like, hey, what were you doing when you did this? And what were you doing when you did that? That was kind of cool. Because it's sort of, what are you doing? Because it sort of like built into the idea of the created character a bit of a backstory. And I feel like that might play out later in the game. I don't know if I just missed a lot that I know I wasn't reading all the text, but like, I didn't know where I was supposed to go. I didn't know who I was supposed to talk to. And the fact that in the first run, there were spiders down below that like, I didn't think they were going to outright kill me instantly. And then that bear, I mean, I figured that might be a bit of a, you know, a harder shake, but like, was not anticipating to just like play 2, you know, three times just to even do anything. And the fact that it didn't save after I like got in was also kind of a bummer. That being said, where it's gonna go on the list, I will give it at least this. The high fantasy setting, the character creation at least gave me something that I did enjoy. And I was sort of like kind of looking forward to, you know, trying to take on that bear. So I'm going to give this 15 minutes was enough. Now because of that, I do have to fix, what the hell is it? Here. I do have to fix this now. Wait a second. Oh, that's why, because I'm moving the whole everything. I want to move the whole everything. I only want to move this. Yes. There we go. That's much better. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna give that one 15 minutes was enough. It was definitely one of those things where like I wasn't really feeling Between Horizons. I was at least semi interested in this one, just with the high fantasy setting. Yeah, unfortunately, neither one really did it for me. So I'm just saying, Thyria, you got some big shoes to fill right now. Got some big ass shoes to fill right now. And I just don't know what to think. Jesus. Kelf, a noob. Why do you know my name? Or did you just pull my... Yeah, you just pulled my Discord name. Or not my Discord, my Steam name. Oh, the art's really weird. I don't hate it. I'm just gonna do primary. And I guess we'll do normal. A dawn in the feverish light. All right, we're starting the timer. Oh shit. Okay. Oh my god. I'm not feeling this art. I'm confused. I think you're mistaken. My rival's. Don't worry, old man. I'm ready. A little more time would have hurt. Your skinny pig ancestor. I know you're wondering about the curse that's fallen upon, and rightly so. In a time, take care of your case first. Get rid of your torments. Just sleep. Take advantage. What the fuck? What am I doing? Thyria is a multi-facet game with plenty to discover. While we strongly recommend to activate the tutorial, you can assemble and upgrade various items. Oh my god. Classes. The orb allow you to upgrade. Okay. Thyria and your guardian. Select a set of skills. What am I playing? Automated defense systems of the cube? Gather mandragores. Other dream items. What? Fusionable items, guardians. Theory, you're playing. Yeah, thank you, Glenn. I really appreciate you reminding me. This is what I saw before. There's nothing new on this page. So what? Your choice. Thyria can pick one of 2 soul stones with the day affinity. This stone will allow you to create your first guardian. So with light enables heal, fire, and burn, and with time, cold, defense, and armaments. I guess light. With a night affinity. So we have light. Ooh, rage. Sounds sick. Okay. Place 1 stone in the crafting bench. And place this over here. Okay. Created a guardian. Okay, a new guardian with the archetype Pyromancer. Okay. Create 1 stone. Yeah. Oh, look, we got the... Is that the rage one? Yeah. Create a 2nd stone. Armament. Okay. Berserk. Kind of what I was imagining in my head. So now what? New recipe. Oh, so now I just know what they make. Okay. So now what? The cube can be slaughtered with various circuits to provide automated defenses against ghosts. Craft circuits, the markets. Let's try to quickly. Okay, I guess it's recommended. What did I just do? Where'd it go? Oh, I hope I did the right thing. The Grimoire display is available. Hey, Jim. Can you bring me up one of those chocolate banana ice creams? Thank you. Okay. New patients. Agonize. The monsters in battle have 10%. So wait, select old man patient. Inspect. The dream objective? Where's the dream objective? I guess we're just embarking. Protect Thyria during dreams. They are summoned whenever the threat bar. Positioning on the battlefield. Place your guardians. Oh. This is sort of like that other game that we just played recently, Tales and Tactics. At least, like, the placement looks like it. Plunged into the nightmare. Okay. What do I do? Move with Thyria. How do I move? Keep pressing. Thanks, buddy. Oh, I have to right-click. A little witch on the anchor, the infected dreams. Tell me, but I have a request for you. Okay. What's the request? Is nothing else gonna happen? Okay. Where the hell am I supposed to go? What am I supposed to do? Here's the enemy. Oh my god, what? What is going on? I don't get it. Is there something else I'm supposed to do back here? Like, there's symbols up on that map. Here's the enemy. What the fuck? It looks like I'm about to die. My character looks so sad. This nightmare... What the fuck? What am I doing? Inspect an enemy level? Oh, there we go. I finally did something. Oh shit, it spit another one of those things out. Looks like Grimace had a hemorrhoid and became sentient. Jesus. What is that?
Oh, okay, we won. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I've already talked to her, but it... Oh my god, the lightning. I'm gonna die. Why can't I interact with anything? Thunderbolts and lightning, very, very frightening me, Galileo. No, don't go over there. Fight the nightmares. What? The phantasmagoric environment can be... What the fuck? Okay. What just happened? Yeah, no, the game... How did I use Sheath of Fire? Oh my god. It's the same fucking enemies, and I haven't healed a lick. Like, I know nothing about what's going on in the... Oh my god, and my berserker's dead. This sucks. This game did not... This game was like, oh yeah, here's 1,000 tutorials about how to do stuff in the main menu. And then it's like, all of a sudden, it's like, by the way, what is this? I'm gonna die. I don't have, like, an attack I can do, right? It's just me? And I can't... What is that? Is that the thing from Attack on Titan? What am I supposed to do with those? My god. I only have one dude left. And you keep stunning me. Three rounds in and I finally get a turn. Carrot just drowned. You're playing Oregon Trail? That's amazing. Time, Jesus, thank God. Okay. That was, man. So that was the first 15 of Thyria as described on its Steam page. An RPG, a unique combination of dynamic exploration, turn-based combat, and crafting. Summon and train a team of guardians who will accompany Thyria into the minds of the cursed villagers. Help them vanquish their nightmares. This game is $16 and it's not worth it in any way, shape, or form. I'm sorry. This game makes no sense. And granted, I know I skip through tutorials. I know that I kind of breeze through that stuff. But like all the tutorial stuff was like, oh, here's how you craft. Here's how you make the guardians. I thought we were going to be playing like a Tales and Tactics thing. Once we got into like the dreamscape, I was like, oh, is this going to be kind of like an action roguelike where I'm like fighting things in here, but then it like turns to a turn-based combat for like certain things? Because that would be kind of cool. No, it isn't. And it's so many menus, so many things going on that I had no clue what I was doing. The fact that it both of my like characters, both of my guardians were going to be dead, and I was just going to instantly lose, it felt like. That sucked. That sucked. I'm sorry. Like, I wanted to give these games like a good attempt, but like it sucks that today there's 2 games that are going to get 15 minutes too long. Like, it's rare when we actually get games like that, but geez, oh man, to get 2 games. I will even say this. Between Horizons, you know what? No. I'm going to do this, okay? I'm going to do this. I don't usually do this. I'm going to move Between Horizons up. Because you know what? At least it was playable for what it was. It was understandable. The controls were understandable. And you know what? I'll even give it for that bubble animation. But Thyria, just like, I don't know what I was doing. There was 1,000 tutorials in the beginning and then nothing. Again, I don't usually change ratings. I'm usually against that. But like, Thyria is just something else. I even feel bad for Insurmountable being down there right now. Like, my God. That was sour. Blech. Man, it's like eating a rotten Sour Patch Kid. Just, you know, no sweetness at the end. But that is gonna do it for our episode tonight, unfortunately. This was so bad it boosted. Yeah, no, it really did. But just as a recap, I don't know why we'd want to. We played Between Horizons, Balrum, and Thyria with probably the worst rated episode in a long time. Between Horizons and Balrum getting 15 minutes was enough, and Thyria getting 15 minutes too long. Where'd you get these games? I legitimately think I got these from that bundle site. Not Humble, but that other one where I got some random games. I legitimately think that's what those were from. So that might be why. These might just be shit games. But I'm really hoping that next week we see some bangers, because next week we're going to be playing The Swords of Ditto, Mormo's Curse, The Land Beneath Us, and Samurai Bringer. Those at least look semi-decent. Fanatical, yes, thank you, Sarid. I'm legitimately hoping that these games are going to be good. I really like the art style of Ditto and also The Land Between Us. Obviously, I don't look into these games before we play them, but I have high hopes for those. Okay, apparently Justin likes Samurai Bringer. So, you know, fingers crossed. I am, these games will be, a lot better, so come back and join me next week for those. Hopefully we won't have such a
Such a crappy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's all going on with it, but I am looking forward to these ones. But to at least end it off in a positive note, we'll announce the winner of the game giveaway. Yo, what's up, Ms. Roy? Always here right at the end. Keep us safe. So the winner of Cook Serve Delicious 2 is going to be, whenever it decides to send the command, Aaron. Congratulations, Aaron. You're going to be getting that code in your mailbox in just a minute. And this week, for those of you that are interested, we're going to be giving away a copy of Golf Gang. We've talked about this before. This is a multiplayer golfing game.
Get out of the way!
What have I done?
What's going on, man?
Can someone clip that, please?
Super Monkey Ball without, yeah, basically
That was incredible.
it's it's competitive Super Monkey Ball, basically. But if that seems interesting, you want to pick that up, play with other people, play with yourself, there is a Golf with Friends on Xbox that is available, so that might be what you're thinking of. Unfortunately, that's not Golf Gang. But that's gonna be it for me tonight, folks. I know we're kind of cutting it out a little bit early, but I do gotta go take out the trash and, you know, get some things done. I got work early in the morning tomorrow. So, man, I just gotta say, it really sucked tonight's episode being as kind of lousy as it was. Those 3 games, I know they weren't the best, you know, like, I know they came from Fanatical, which doesn't always have the highest pedigree. I thought something was in there. Gotta take a shit, that's right. Yeah, so like I said, join me next week for these 3. Hopefully they're gonna be much better. I really hope so, because they at least look better than what I would even say they look better than the art of these. Like, these kind of have like a bit of a sketchy art style. These at least look pretty cool. So but yeah, so that's gonna be it for me tonight, folks. Have a good night, enjoy yourselves, go tell your friends and your family, your loved ones, give them a big hug and a smooch. Bye, everyone.